There's a big shift coming to my content starting in February. Let's talk about it. A lot of people are talking right now about how content is shifting and social media is shifting and content creation is shifting. And I think there's a lot of truth to it, to be honest with you. For me personally, 8 weeks ago, I really set out to buckle down and start getting more intentional about creating content. For me, I enjoy doing this. I love doing it a lot. It's super, super entertaining for myself, but I also just enjoy entertaining other people and encouraging people through video games, through chat, through just chatting streams or Fortnite streams or whatever else it is we might stream, whatever content I might create. So I have 2 YouTube channels, and a couple of months ago I did 30 days of vlogs where I was posting just like morning thoughts, basically very, very raw, unedited, unfiltered kind of content. And then I got really intentional about making gaming content, and both of those channels have seen really great growth over the last few months. Now, in order to do the gaming side of things, I started streaming most nights of the week. So I'd have weeks where I'd stream 5-6 nights a week. I think the longest stretch I went was 10 nights in a row of streaming. And the reason I'm doing that is because I struggle with self-discipline. And so by streaming, I was more or less obligating myself into creating content. And there were nights where it was really hard to create content just because I was tired or drained. To be honest with you, the last few days I've been feeling really exhausted. But at the same time, I've never felt more, I guess, in my element or energized for what's to come. And so when I'm thinking through my content and I'm thinking through how I'm streaming every night, just about, one of the things I'm realizing is it's really hard to make great content and hard to interact with chat at the same time. As a creator, it's really important to me to be able to interact with those who are watching my stream. On the one hand, they say, hey, this is really great, you interact with your chat, they'll return. But just me being who I am, I want to use my content to encourage people and to connect with people and to entertain people. And so I feel as a creator, if I'm neglecting my chat, I'm doing a really crappy job with my creating, with my content. And so it's really important to me to be able to interact with my chat. But I've also had nights where I was trying to really be intentional about making a video while I'm streaming, and it was hard to do that because I was also goofing around with chat. And so I'd go back to edit that video and I'd realize, man, there's so many parts of this video where it's not going to make any sense to someone who's just watching the video itself when I'm also trying to talk with chat. And so there's just so much kind of at war here, at conflict. And so a few weeks ago, I was just thinking through it all, talking and getting advice. I believe in getting input from outside sources, from outside wisdom. Some of the outside wisdom are people who watch my content. Some of that outside wisdom are people I've interacted with, I connected with, I've chatted with, my wife as well. And I just realized if I'm going to take my content to the next level, it's not going to be through streaming. Now, hold on. That doesn't mean I'm not going to stream anymore. It means I'm not going to stream as much. See, I think I'm in a really good place now where I can expect to be creating content like it's a habit at this point. I've been doing it for almost 2 months or around 2 months now, where almost every night I'm creating content and really trying to build this into a profitable, sustainable business. And so because I'm in that habit, I don't feel like I need to stream to force myself to create. Now, if I get to a point where it's like every night I'm just making an excuse not to create content and I'm not coming down to the setup, I'm not working on content, I'm not creating, I'm probably gonna go back to streaming more often. But I just really want to make great videos, and I don't feel like there's enough time to make great videos. It was nice last week. I took one night where I came down to the setup. I didn't stream, but I just spent like 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, jotting out ideas for a couple of videos that I need to record. One of those videos being this one here. But I've got 2 or 3 more videos for the vlog channel and a couple of videos I'm working on, brainstorming, ideating, planning to record soon for the gaming channel. And I just don't feel like I can make great videos if I'm streaming at the same time. So this is all to say, I'm gonna go back to my old stream schedule of streams on Tuesdays and Friday nights, maybe the occasional Saturday, but the rest of the week will be given to creating videos. And what I'm hoping is that I can actually, because I'll be more focused on creating videos, I'll actually get more videos produced. I'm really great at getting a short form clip up, at least one each day, but I'd really like to push myself to getting more long form videos out, one every other week or one every week. For me, that for me is the way to grow. My last long form video on the gaming channel is a goofy video about how to queue into bot lobbies for Fortnite. And right now it's at almost 4,000 views, which is huge for someone of my size, a creator my size. The gaming channel has been growing too much for me to continue to ignore it. So I need to do my due diligence and I need to to devote my time to the things that are working well. Because to be honest, whether I stream or not, I'm really not making that much money streaming. Looking in the long run, YouTube looks to be potentially more financially sustainable and profitable for my family. It's not all about the money, but I do have a family. And so I do need to be thinking of my family when I'm doing things like working 5, 6, 7 nights a week on creating content. I want to be able to provide a future for my kids, for my wife, for my family that is so different than what I had growing up. And I do see my passion and desire and honestly just how much I love making content. I see that as a pathway to do that. So I'm not ditching, I'm not dipping out. I would encourage you to like this channel, like the other channel, both my gaming and vlog channels. Follow on TikTok, Instagram, all the socials, so you can just stay in the know. Twitter, or excuse me, it's X now, I guess. Just so you can stay in the know. We're not stepping back. Honestly, I'm easing off of streaming a little bit to push further ahead. And that's a whole other video of streaming versus content creation. But I do consider myself a content creator first and streamer second. And I think there's a clear distinction. We'll talk about that in one of the upcoming videos that I'm working on. But I really appreciate all the support you guys have been showing, man. It's been super encouraging. You guys have been friggin' phenomenal. So thank you so much for watching this one. Hey, stay plugged in, stay connected, stay tuned. We've got more content coming your way. So I love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Let's go.